Hello guys, Shawn Phillips and M.J. Kelley. Yeah, here doing another new series of Q&A videos. These are all new questions, not the same old ones or ones we were asked months ago. These ones we were just asked. We got last like 312 hours. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna do 3 20-minute parts tonight, and we're gonna see how many we can get done. We have a lot of things to do, and we brought up some Galileo family Twin Valley white Zinfandel wine.
It's red wine, right?
Red wine. What? It's whatever it is. We don't even know.
It's cool, so it's a scribble cat.
Yeah, like more grape juicy. Now we're gonna go on to the questions.
So he's gonna put a smile on my face.
Cincona artist. How do you say that? Chicano artiste.
Chicano artist.
It's very hard to pronounce. Have you seen the movie Blood In, Blood Out? If not, you should check it out. It's a very good movie.
We haven't, and I'll make a point of checking it out.
Let's make this text even bigger.
It's like really easy to read.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, that's what I call text.
Yeah, it's huge. Movie fanatic. What do you guys think about Ingmar Bergman? And he's the guy who directed Virgin Springs. I really liked Virgin Springs. You haven't seen that, though.
I have no opinion on him or the movie because I don't know anything about them.
A Entertainment. Hey, guys, I really enjoy your videos. I have 2 questions. Are you both inspiring actors, inspiring filmmakers, or both? I think we've been asked this a lot, but I, too, love movies and collect DVDs, although my collection is amazing, almost like owning a DVD store. And I'm aspiring filmmaker / screenwriter. Have you ever thought about moving down to California and starting sunny career? Thanks for entertaining videos. My favorites are the DVD collection ones. Sincerely, AE Entertainment. Well, it's like we're not really inspiring because we actually got to be in one movie a few weeks ago.
That's not the only one.
No, we have another one we're doing with him. But we want to do like lots of movies. That's like, acting a lot of things, and we want to direct stuff. But at the moment, we're actually thinking more about acting.
I've always thought of more of acting. There are 2 or 3 films I know in my life that I know I want to fully direct, but for the most part, I'm just going to be an actor.
And I think in the Banshee video, didn't you think we really put forth a lot like different kind of acting than we have in these?
Well, it was supposed to be like realistic, like real guy acting.
And we really put forth effort into it.
I tried to be like I tried to act like a regular college guy, which was not easy.
But like going to California, like maybe in a year or so, 2 years, I don't know. But like just because you move there doesn't guarantee you're going to get work. You know what I mean?
I know. It's funny as you mentioned a whole bunch of times. You're like, I wish we could go down to California and the weather down there is not hot and Bud Dukish like.
I would like there, but you can't. You're not automatically going to have jobs. You know what I mean? You have to
you might have a better chance of one.
You might have a better chance, but there's one thing filming in Baltimore, and hopefully we'll be able to do something in that one, too. Hopefully, I don't know if, but yes, we're inspiring, to do that, but it's hard to explain. They said this question has already been asked. CKY Alliance 96. If you could have dinner with one director and one actress, who would be your choice?
One director, one actor, one actress. Who would be my choices?
One director, one actor.
That's hard. It's a good question.
Probably Pee Wee Herman. Paul Rubens.
For actor.
Actress.
I see him more as like a best friend than an actor. He's a good actor. I mean, he's done some other movies where he's done really good acting jobs, but I don't think he'd be my choice because, like I said, I see him more as a best friend.
What about John Bride? No, but he's more of a friend too.
He's more of a best friend. Like,
yeah.
They mean like a general actor director you see is just an actor and director. So, because John McBride's an actor and a director, but he's also like a best friend. I think for director, Tim Burton. For me, for actor, actually, yeah, either Tim Burton or Steven Spielberg. For actor, either Bill Murray or
Charlie Sheen.
Maybe Tim Allen.
Fabio.
I guess isn't he more of a model?
No, if he had him there, wouldn't you feel inspired sitting at a table with him like?
True, and actress. One is definitely Cameron Diaz.
Anna Faris. Aren't you excited about the House Bunny?
Yes, it looks really cool. I want to see that.
Yes, I know. Actor, director. you could watch one movie for the rest of your life. We've asked that a lot.
Yeah.
We said like Pee-wee and Ghostbusters. And finally, which director do each of you respect the most, and what is your favorite film they directed?
It's hard. I should have said Ivan Reitman. He's one of my favorite directors too.
But you'd be there, he'd be like, Ivan Reitman. Remember that?
That's like, Ivan, you're the man.
He's the guy directed Stripes. You know what I mean? Remember you did that spoof when you put those fake teeth in your
That took us longer than anything because you kept screwing up. When you were filming, I was on the toilet. I was like, Harold Ramis, this is Ivan Reitman. And you kept falling over laughing. Actually, originally I was going to do it a lot funnier and a lot crazier, but I had to tone it down because you kept laughing. I just kept going, I originally was like, Harold Ramis, this is Ivan Reitman. I was doing it something like that.
The whole time Max is on the floor down here, like, looking like, what the hell are you doing?
But,
Lethal 2, 3, 4.
No, 2, 3, 4.
If you had one wish and it could be anything, what would that wish be?
I have a few. One? Shoot, that's what's real difficult, is just one. I actually do have a few that I'm willing to share. I'm not going to give full details, but I will share.
Wait, it's one wish.
One, I have a few.
The Hunt Valley Mall would be back.
Okay. I know you have more than that.
No,
Well, that's one, I think.
Some people might say to have the Donnie Murphy movie made.
Well, that is plausible to happen.
Well, the thing is, if it got made, we'd have to make sure we got made and we got a lot of money. You know what I mean? Because we don't want to just make it and then make beans for it.
Well, I'm sure enough people will go to see it to make enough money, I'm assuming. I mean, for me, one thing I would wish to fly, I mean, literally, not by, the other is there's a specific girl out there who I am deeply in love with, and no, it's not an actress. It's actually, it's a person I've known for like my whole life, and deeply in love with her, and I wish she'd feel the same way about me.
I thought you were going to mention your 40-year-old friend.
No, we're just really close friends.
Really?
And I know that if she's watching this now, she knows who she is, and folks out there who feel the same way, you know how I feel.
Mind Reaper,
Reaper
have you ever kicked off to gay porn? Actually, no.
No. Seriously, no.
Have you ever kicked off about each other?
No.
This guy must really like us in a core way, I guess.
Either that or, like, you may be screwing with us. Do you like the Orioles? Yeah, they're cool. I mean, they're not... I know they've had some hard times, but they're still really cool.
How big is your... Let's not answer questions like that. Not this guy again. He says if you don't answer it, you're going to have smoke. Not this guy again. Do you guys like anime? What can you say... not this guy again.
Yeah. Not this guy again. Do you guys like anime? You can...
Well...
I do. So, I'm not an anime nut, but I do. There are some I really do like. I think I already answered that.
Not this guy again. Oh, I got another question. How did you make it through high school and all the school crap if you didn't like it at all? The thing is, too, we kind of exaggerated those videos just a teeny bit. We were in this queer state when we did them for some reason. I mean, it was bad.
It was insufferable.
It was bad, but it wasn't like we were in there like this. The thing is, we actually got good grades. All the teachers liked me and liked you. So it was sort of like...
It's just like a lot of the students that made it really difficult for us. That's really what it was.
Like, the truth is, we wanted to make those videos and, like, reenact them, but we didn't really have the time or, like, effort to do that.
And, like, I would have... Truthfully, even in high school, even in 9th grade, even possibly middle school, we were at the point where we could have hung out with the teachers and had a real elegant conversation and be like... You know what I mean? Like, we could have... we hung out with them, but we didn't like hanging out with most of the students there.
And so the thing is, in high school, most of it was all right until 12th grade, because then it became really, like, tedious to get through it. MK Nemesis. Hey, Shawn M.J., I have a question. What is your guys' favorite British movies? Also, what do you guys think of my tribute video? I just saw that tribute. You didn't see it, but I liked it. They put music over something we did.
Oh, they did? You should show me that.
Yeah.
Favorite British movies. Some are the Harry Potter movies.
Are the Mr. Bean movies considered British or no?
The second one kind of is.
The first one's more American.
The first one's more American. Another one is the Monty Python movies. Monty Python movies.
And I like the one Monty Python movie that no one speaks about, The Meaning of Life.
That was my favorite.
Everyone always speaks about those other ones, but Meaning of Life.
The one they always talk about is the Holy Grail, and I mean, and it was good, but I loved Meaning of Life.
I never got into the Holy Grail like that. I mean, it was good, but I never got into it like I got into Meaning of Life.
The Meaning of Life is my favorite, and I loved the Flying Circus show. That's one I forgot to mention.
Big Boy 59. Bonjour,
549.
If I gave you $5 if you... Wait. Banja les mens Ellen Macana Pierre et Lamon les Gronsantias oi esse vres gromonos de clan cherry. I give you $5 if you say that correctly.
Then we should both each get $2.50 because I think we both did.
My fare 68. I'm French and I must say that is nonsense.
That is nonsense.
Translation.
I hope they'll say
Hello, friends. I'm Pierre and I like escargots. Yes. Do you have any clowns, my dear? I hope you got the last part right. What is your favorite?
Oh.
What is your favorite film in each of these franchises? Halloween, Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw, and Psycho. Let's get through these. We want to get through these things quickly, not take too long.
You say first.
For Halloween, I'm the crazy one who likes the third one. And the first one, but like if that means sequels, like
6 more days till Halloween.
And like Friday the 13th. The truth is, the first one really is the best one. The other ones are good, but the first one's like this really good, like well-crafted, scary, freaky movie. The other ones are like, I mean, part 2 and 3 were good, but then it became kind of silly and queerish.
Kind of. It was like just about like, all right, who's he gonna kill next? What dumbass is gonna be walking around? Who's gonna? But it was still fun to watch.
Now wait, which one are we talking about now? Friday the 13th.
Right.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I like the second one the best.
I know.
I love the second one. People don't like that one. I think that's the coolest of all the movies. After a while, it became like, Freddy Krueger. It was like,
he didn't even use the blades anymore. It was just him screwing around going, look at this,
bitch.
And then he was like scraping the chalkboard.
Bitch, I'm Freddy Krueger. I'm going to cut off your balls.
Texas Chainsaw and Psycho.
Texas Chainsaw, the first one, but you don't like it that much.
I'm not big into. I mean, the first one I'll admit, and then Psycho for you.
And Psycho, the first Psycho, of course, and the sequels are fine, 2 and 3. I never watched part 4 though.
For me, Halloween, I'd say probably the first one. The first one was a classic, and I did like Halloween 3, not for Michael Myers, but for as another. They could have called it like Season of the Witch. Friday the 13th. That's hard to say. A Nightmare on Elm Street. I think. Actually, this will sound nuts, but sometimes I really think my favorite for both of those is Freddy vs. Jason. Then again, for genre-wise, you're talking horror, and that was more action than horror, but I still liked it a lot. I'd say my favorite Jason movie. Well, 2 of them. I have 4 favorites. The first 3, and then Jason X, and then for Friday the 13th. I mean for Nightmare on Elm Street, like the first 2.
6 Dream 77. Have you ever been to Ellicott City, Maryland? I think so.
Probably. We've been all over Maryland.
I think we've been everywhere there is to go in Maryland. Drunken Lego Man. What do you think of Mr. Pregnant? If you know what I'm talking about. You know that guy who goes, TD's like a woman, TD's like a woman. I think you've seen him. I like him.
I don't know. I'm assuming he was funny.
Cush Links. Hey, Cush Linkiz. Hey guys, I love your videos and usually end up staying up all night watching them. I was wondering if you guys are planning on working any feature-length project in the near future. I've also been working on a independent film called The Remaining Bits. There's a trailer on YouTube page. Check it out if you get a chance. Well, like we said, we want to try and get to be acting in independent films. So, like, anyone who has like an independent film, book us up.
Just ask us and schedule something, and we'll be in it.
I know. All we need is we have a car, but the car broke down today. Mine did.
We'll find a way there.
No, we'll get there.
I mean,
like
if we can go all the way up to Connecticut to shoot a movie, then I think we can, like, if it's down the street or in Pennsylvania, we can do that. And yeah, thank you.
At some point we'll do a big video, but it's just like it takes a long time to do them. Do you guys shave? 6 Dream 77. Do you guys shave your pubic hair together?
No. Why do you guys keep asking us these homoerotic questions?
I know.
We're not gay with each other. All right. Let's come out and say it. We do not live with each other. We're not gay with each other.
But everyone thinks we are.
We're both 100% straight men. We just have really odd humor.
Speak for yourself. X Griffin XX. All right. Here's one. We gotta stop doing that. Do you have any Bruce Willis movies? If so, which ones do you have, and what are your favorites? Bruce Willis. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Bruce Willis.
I think Bruce Willis' best movie.
My favorite one he did was The Kid.
Yeah, and I never watched that.
Never. It was good. Even though I didn't I saw it it didn't come out. We were like in middle school or like 9th grade. I think middle school, but I still like it a lot though.
I like the Die Hard movies. The first one is the best one. Riley Quinn 94. What is your favorite episode of Simpsons episode? Do you like Kevin Smith? What is your favorite Disney movies? We've asked answers them before, but we'll go quickly. Simpsons episode, the one they go to Krusty Land, the one when they go to Duff Gardens, and Lisa drinks that booze and gets drunk. The booze in the water.
For Simpsons, me, one of them was Homer cubed when he goes into the third dimension. Another was...
That was
I
in the
think-
Halloween one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a shorter one. Another one, I liked a lot of the Treehouse of Horror ones. Another one of my favorites was when what was that one? I remember it. I should have I made a list. I'll have to come back some other time like with a list because I knew I had favorite ones.
We got to go through them. We like Kevin Smith.
Yes, I like Kevin Smith. My favorite Disney movie. One of them is Flight of the Navigator. Another is well.
I like Pinocchio, but I don't have the DVD though for some reason.
Yeah, Flight of the Navigator for me. One of my other favorite Disney movies was the Santa Claus.
No, I know one. I like the
one.
Disney one that no one speaks about. Midnight Madness.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
It's in
Michael J. Fox is in it.
Said all these have been answered. These are just them saying we've answered them already. I damn now giving me crap.
Stop giving.
I
think he's talking to somebody else.
Okay, I got one. What are your favorite PC games? I've actually never played really anything on PC since like Oregon Trail.
So Oregon Trail for me it was.
What?
There are three of them for me. Oregon Trail. I think the island of Doctor. What was it? I knew the name. You told me the name the other day. It was the one where you're at this carnival and you pick one of these 3 dolls, and I think like each one's like a difficulty level, and then the doll's mouth swallows you up, and then you like wake up offshore on this island, and you become the doll, and you have to walk around, and then you know what I mean. You already the only item you start with is the ABC gum, already been chewed, and then you walk around. And you have to go in like these caves, and you have to like get potions and like solve puzzles and stuff. The third one, I don't know the name much. You're in the submarine underwater. And your host is this little blue robot with a computer screen for a face, and he's like, "Hello, my name is Bitbot."
Hello, my name is Bitbot. I'm here to talk to you about the party.
That was not it, but I mean, those were that. If any of you know what I'm talking about, then those were the ones that were my favorites.
There's one that I remember playing with No Noble Belt. And it was a game with that guy with a pickaxe walking up a mountain buying things. If anyone you know that.
I know a few others. Word Munchers and Number Munchers. The frogs. It was kind of like Pac-Man a little, but it was like.
And I know. And one thing I was wondering. Does anyone know how you put, Oregon Trail, or where you can download one you can play on a Mac,
we want them bad.
Like we even wanted to play not there's like some new advanced one or something. The original classic one, your wagon tipped over and stuff.
I know, like the ones we played when we were like 9.
Six Stream 77.
Right.
Why is Shane Jensen's sister so hot? Good genes.
I don't know. I guess it's just the genes probably.
Why is the Bruce Willis scene in Pulp Fiction where he shoots the guy in the bathroom so cool? I don't remember
It's probably
that.
because... No, I remember. Yeah, it means when he shoots Jules. No. I mean, Vincent. When he shoots John Travolta's character. I think it's something about... It's like the flow of the movie, the fact that it's near the end, after everything you've seen, there's something about the flow of it that really makes it work.
One guy said, Film Scout, what are your guys' favorite directors, and what are your favorite movies they have done? I think we said that a bit.
We already answered that.
Yeah.
What movie?
What movie? Hey, Sean, when we meet at Comic-Con, can you help me with my new short film I'm trying to make called Night Owl 3? I would love to know if you would like to be in it for our short scene. Sure.
I'll be in it too if you want.
But you're not going to be there, MJ.
Well, I'm not going to be there, so...
I'll do it for sure.
That's a
no,
well
anyone who comes to Comic-Con, I'm going to do a video on this, but if you see me there, say hello.
Oh, anybody who he runs into at Comic-Con, I wish I was there. Hello. Who knows? I might be. We don't know.
What is your favorite Saturday morning breakfast cereal? And your favorite Saturday morning cartoon? From Sugar Teddy. No, Sugar Teddy. Favorite cereal? I haven't eaten cereal in years.
I haven't eaten it. Ow. I had cereal.
I used to eat, Cookie Crisps. Everyone was like the cops chasing that dog going, Cookie Crisps!
The dog and the burglar,
yeah,
and then they just made it about the dog, and now it's like this weird wolf they
It was like, Cookie Crisps! Or Cookie Crisps.
I know, one of mine was honeycomb.
Hey, honeycomb cereal.
Now, remember the original when it was that honeycomb taste? Yeah, you can't beat that. No. Remember, it was the robot, and then it was that.
In the clubhouse, like,
and yeah, the clubhouse, the robot. He's like, "Wait, danger! Here comes the biker," and the biker's like, "Honeycomb." And remember that? And then you said remember you posted that, and you said these are what honeycomb commercials are like before they used that fucking fur ball. He's like, "Honeycomb, we want honeycomb. We want."
Max, cut that out.
Shut the fuck up.
And when it said Saturday morning cartoon, as a kid, I always remember watching Pee-wee.
Shit.
Even though it wasn't a cartoon, but that was like what I watched on Saturday morning.
One of them was the Ninja Turtles. Another one was the Bill and Ted cartoon. There was it was a few of them for me.
7 Hey MJ, here's a quick question. You said you saw Now this one you got caught in a lie with this Nirvana live in concert. But you said that when you were acting like you were older.
Well, because everyone thinks I'm older. Everyone I meet thinks I'm like in my 30s.
When we did the last one of these, like the long one.
Oh yeah.
It was when you were acting like you were older.
Nirvana live
you didn't
concert.
lie. You said you're. Like,
Where did you see them? Because if you're only 22, you must have been very young. Please answer this question. I didn't see them. I'm actually, honestly, not a really Nirvana fan at all. I have a friend who really is.
So you just said that because like you thought that would like.
I thought it would throw people off. I don't know. Although I wouldn't have had to have said it, and people still would have thought I was like in my 30s.
I know. So at 20 minutes, we'll go to about 22 and then stop, and then we'll do another part. What is your favorite? Asked about. I remember asking you about doing commentary tracks, but I meant, would you guys do a fan comment track? Love Gun 7. You know, like that one we did over the, Home Alone. That Home Alone commentary you could download.
Yeah.
We'll do another one of them. Like the computer is real screwy when you do something that long, though.
Is there something like? Isn't that the only one we did?
Yeah, we'll do another one sometime. What is your favorite Mac Damon Charles? What is your favorite Charles Bronson movie? What is your opinion of incest?
Incest.
That's
a different question. Okay.
Also, I'm taking the stats tomorrow. Did you guys do well on the SATs? We never took those goddamn things.
Even when they said, I always skipped, and I never had to take them, and I still passed.
Remember they did the PSATs?
I even said to someone, I said, they're bullshit, and I'm not taking them.
And I know remember we had to do that training form or something, and you and me just hid in the hallway and drank sodas?
Yeah, we did. I said, fuck this, I'm not doing this shit.
And there's a camera right there, and no one said anything. We used to, like, hide in the hallway.
Some teachers who didn't know me were like, why aren't you taking those? Like, I don't have to. They go, every student does. Like, I don't. I said that. I'm like, I don't, so leave me alone.
So this is the end of part 1.
Right, and we'll answer those other questions we're answering in the next part in a sec.
Yes, it's better to, like, professionally stop
So
it.
hold on a second.
Part 2 is coming up next. Time!